Hello, I'm Kraven here, and welcome to Less Than 10 Minute Reviews, a YouTube series where I take a look at niche titles, hidden gems, and often overlooked games and tell you whether or not you should buy it in less than 10 minutes. So if that's the type of content that you like, consider subscribing and liking this video. Today I take a look at Sulfur, a rogue action-like extraction shooter with an old-school aesthetic full of gore and violence, but is delving the caverns and mysteries of the town, full of goblins and creatures and mysterious people worth a buy, or will Sulfur cave in on itself? Let's find out. Graphics, sound, and art style. The first thing that grabbed my attention was the art style of this game. Man, does it look good. And after playing it, using dynamite to blow goblins into pieces or slashing with my katana at the throats of my enemies, did I realize how gory it would be. The sound and music complement the look marvelously. Gameplay. You take on the role of the father as you delve into the mystery of this town and the cavern that haunts its citizens. You make it your duty to cleanse it of sin. You go into a cavern that always changes every time you step into it. With a 9mm and through trial and error, you will die a lot. You'll fill your amulet with the magical essence inside of it that will help you transport back to town with all the equipment you've gathered. For if you die, so will your items in your inventory. And you will get some money in the offering box for items lost, but like with any extraction shooter, you want to get out with all of your items. A trunk will be available at first to store your more valuable weapons, ammo, armor, and even money. Sell your leftover gear to the townies that will rotate items, weapons, and upgrades every time you come back. Make sure your gear has full durability, because if it hits 0, it will be rendered useless. Guns being constantly added, along with enchantments that can add crazy upgrades, like having a chance not to waste a bullet when shooting, but damage being 50% weaker as a caveat. Can reload faster, but the durability of your weapon drops by 20%. Or straight up adding fire, poison, lightning, freezing, or rooting elements to each round, and absolutely bonkers gears. The variety of it is insurmountable. Price, $24.99 USD. How many hours estimated? I'm about 7 hours in and already sold on it. The progression felt slow until I got the hang of it, and now I'm finally exploring the next biome. Is it playable on Steam Deck? I absolutely love it on Steam Deck. The battery lasts pretty long on it as well, about 3 hours. But my only gripe with it is because it's handheld, when you pull the left trigger on the sights, it feels very janky. Final thoughts. Sulfur truly is a hidden gem. I don't hear many people talking about it, and it's probably because of its early access moniker. But I'm here to tell you that Sulfur is fully worth the investment. It's fast-paced, it's full of action, but most importantly, it's fun as hell. The AI does an absolute amazing job to annoy you and punk you out, making every randomly generated room a tactical battlefield. Some food items will heal you more than others, and my strategy is to forage as many mushrooms so that when I see a vendor, I can sell all of them for something that will only heal 1 HP per, to buy something that's worth 20 to 30 to heal me for 30 HP. Adding enchantment. Also, there is a cooking mechanic, however, you have to kind of guess what recipes are. And so far I only have the mushroom dish and an omelet. Adding enchantments to my weapons also feels awesome. I accidentally created an OP pistol that shoots poison rounds, and sometimes my rounds don't even waste. Yes, it's a bit weaker, but the poison residual damage more than makes up for it. Each time you rank a weapon up, you can add a new attachment or enchantment. But as aforementioned, if you die, so does everything on your person. See, I'm not usually a fan of frantic games like this, but man, I'm having a blast. It helped me keep my mind off things when I was in hospital. Plus, the game is constantly being updated with patches, quality of life, huge in-game content updates. According to the roadmap, we're getting 2 more biomes, an endless mode, and multiplayer mode. I do want to wait to play everything when it's all said and done, when it's all out, but it's one of those games you can pick up for 20 minutes for a quick playthrough and then be done with it. And that's what brings even more value to it, in my opinion. On a scale from buy it now, wait for sale, or do not buy, I say Sulfur gets a buy it now. While the game is charming, the gunplay, the feeling of potentially losing everything, the satisfaction of barely coming out of a battle with a few HP with just enough to charge to go back to town is intoxicating.